Okay, so essentially, I was going to talk about this like a few days ago when it came out, but there was like other things to yap about, so I kind of had no choice. But when it comes down to it, though, yeah, Derpixon, like a once in a generation type talent, or at least once a few type of people in a generation type talent. Yeah, they on hiatus, and you usually know what that means when it comes to hiatus. Slightly, basically retirement, because a lot of the time I don't really see artists come back, right? When it comes down to it, I do, I guess, want to talk about Derpixon now, right? I was gonna wait until like we get way bigger as a channel. Granted, we're getting to like 4K, which is crazy, but at the very end of the day, still, I feel like because they're gone and essentially we don't know if they're ever gonna come back, we might as well just go ahead and just see what we can cook up with a video, honestly. And there's been a few people I've been thinking of to do when it comes down to an artist appreciation, like Dies, because you gotta chill with the Genshin animations, my person. You gotta chill with that, because I'm not necessarily gonna sit here and lie. That Mama Weeka one gonna make me act crazy. So that's just kind of how it is for me. I do want to take a look at her work, and essentially my whole thing is, when it came down to, you know, these type of videos, is that I like to look at these type of works from a perspective where, yes, it's good content, obviously, but at the same time, what is like the style here? What is the animation quality and all that type of stuff? And this is one of those times where I got nothing. I can't tell you exactly what the style is of the art and how the animation quality is, outside of it's very good. That's literally how it is for me, because there is nothing I can really truthfully see to pick apart to kind of say. And if there is something that's there for me to say, I don't know exactly how to describe it, but just being, you know, it's their flow, it is their motion of movements and things of sort like that they animate and draw and such, and it just looks good. It looks good, and there's nothing really I can sit here to say about except endless glazing. Now, when it comes down to it, I guess we can take a look at the beginning of what they came from, because yeah, the beginning, I'm not necessarily going to sit here and lie, look like early ass 2000s Flash animations. I'm pretty certain anybody can have a brain to kind of figure out what I mean by that, because it doesn't really look as stylized and crazy good as it looked now, you know, obviously, because this is just humble beginnings. This is the beginning of beginnings and all that type of stuff. So yeah, at the end of the day and in the beginning, you can see where the progress, you know, kind of started from. And then as time goes on, obviously they get way better. Obviously you get things like party games, and then just the more crazier stuff like the whole train clapping one, which again fills the archetype and trope of just getting clapped on a train and everybody just stands there and act like nothing's happening, because of course it does. Of course that's that trope. Of course it's like that, because trains are just the most invincible power in fiction. But when it comes down to it though, again, the animation and art quality gets even better. And then you start getting to the more high definition peak, this is where everything shine past the moon type animations come from, like Mime and Dash, which obviously easily like the best animation still to this damn day. And then you get smaller ones like the Squirrel Girl chick, not the Squirrel Girl from Marvel Rivals, but the Squirrel Girl that from that one commercial, I think cereal or something like that. Then you get Erie's workout, not this Erie, not the big booty Erie, no, this one. And essentially you get even, you know, Vandal Tales too, which that's a older one, but still looks pretty damn good for its time. I don't think anybody can be able to take away from it. The reason why I say it's a, you know, partly like a once in a generation type of talent is because I haven't seen people get mooed by a Gensai artist that damn hard outside of Zone. Like there's a handful of artists that I feel like reaches that damn level, and it's just like something that you don't really see always too often. For me personally, I would say the strongest work Derpixon has is easily the OC characters, because if it wasn't for the OC characters, I don't think her popularity would be that wild and crazy, right? And it's hard to get an OC character over too, right? Like it's insanely hard to do so. That being said, it's also like really damn good at how they work it out. Again, Mom and Dash is like the best one, and then also like Party Games is equally right up there too, because I don't think anybody's gonna forget, you know, the pink chick or the panda sweater wearing chick, because she about evenly fine. Reminds me of May from Overwatch, so that's probably a reason why. Ramlethal from Guilty Gear, which I'm not gonna sit here and lie, might be the best damn animation he ever threw down with. That sounds crazy considering all the other competition, but there is something about Ram that just makes me want to ram her. All right, can we be absolutely for real, right? That's just like getting all your wishes to come true with that one damn animation.
And can I get a hot tub?
There is tons of animations that they have made, and it's just peak. It really is peak, honestly. Again, maybe it's not always my favorite thing, but there is a lot of sauce here that I feel like can't just be ignored though. And then add the original characters on top of everything too. Like, I'm not getting Eerie out of my brain at all, much less the damn mime chicks, as well as the chicks from Party Game. Like, I'm not forgetting any of that, right? So that's just gonna be how it is for me. But overall though, we don't know when this man is coming back, or this woman is coming back. I don't know. I don't think the gender was ever stated about who Derpixon is. But still, nonetheless, we don't know when they're coming back. And essentially, it could be tomorrow. It could be next week. It could be your mama's birthday. We don't know. But at the end of the day, even if they don't come back, they left a smacking good legacy with how many pieces of animations that they worked on, how much they did. And you can definitely tell there was just some fun to be had here, honestly. There really was. Regardless of how you feel, I do think Derpixon is like one of the GOATs of, you know, Gensai animation that we have out there, right? There's a lot of good ones that's out there, right? A lot of good ones that can be considered for that list. And maybe one day we'll make a video talking about that. But still, nonetheless, there is just no denying the absolute work that they put into their animations, their drawing ability, and many things of the sort like that. Not even just on a Gensai level, but just in parts where it's not even having anything crazy going on. It's just equally good, and there's something to be said there too. But overall, that's basically, I guess, all I can really say. Again, there's not really much I can dive into, like all the lighting, the everything and stuff like that, because they know all the sauce. They know all the sauce, and basically they can draw whatever style they want to, and they can cook, and that's just kind of how it is. So there's not really much for me to pick apart and say, because they're just good like that. But that's really, again, all I wanted to say for this one. So hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification on the way out. Also follow on socials, and if you let's donate to the channel, Kofi and Cash App is available as well. And until then, it's Boy J, signing off. Have a blessed day.